What's up, Man's League? So I have a few things. We're going to start a new series. I hope I can do it every week. If not, I'm going to try to do the best as I can. But I'm going to do a commissioner preview. We already have our high score winners each week giving us the recap. So I'm going to try to do a quick preview into each week, and we'll see if I can hit all the weeks, like I said. But NFL season is about to start. Take a look at your rosters. Make sure they're good to go. Also, in the ESPN app, when you go into the app, your first splash screen, if you go to the top to My Teams, the drop-down menu, it should have your Pigskin Pick'em in there. It's not looking, it's backwards, whatever. But you get the idea. You can go right into it. Make sure you start getting used to using this part, guys. This is going to be the section where you pick all your, I'm not going to let you see who I picked, but where you're picking the NFL matchups. So that's Chipotle Challenge, Pigskin Pick'em. Make sure you get them set. We'll go ahead and kick off the previews for this week's matchups. That's right. The Big Cheese, Trevor, chooses to play myself, the Rocketeer. And in this matchup, Trevor got to choose who he wanted to play week one, guaranteeing him to play twice. And I don't know if this is Trevor just coming into the prison and picking out the biggest guy to pick a fight with or what, but if my team has Ezekiel Elliott come out in week one, that's a shiv that I think might put Trevor down for the count. So that's a pretty good battle. Three-time champion Rocketeer takes on Member of the Year 2016 Trevor DeRoche. Now let's head over into our next matchup. Immortals, Tyler Graff, takes on the Luck Angels, Cody. And so in this matchup, the brother-in-law matchup, but like I said, week one, don't buy into that too much. Danny Woodhead questionable, Tyler Lockett questionable. The fact that Tyler's starting Tyler Lockett in his lineup, that's a red flag in my opinion. Chris Hogan, I guess he has to since Willie Snead got that surprise suspension. Cody's team, honestly, I think it should be flip-flop. I really like Cody's team a lot better in this. David Johnson's going to be a stud playing against Detroit. Gore is always sneaky good. Doug Baldwin's going to be a beast. Hopkins, that's going to be a big question mark for Cody's team this year. We'll see what he can do. T.Y., I don't like that play at all. Cody is projected for 16+. Maybe I read the other one wrong, too. But Cody is projected more if you want to look at projections. All right, guys, the next matchup we got. The Law Firm takes on our reigning champion, Tinder Law, Return of the Duggernut. John, do you even have Dougie? Anyway, so these guys are getting into it this week. Pretty much a push on this matchup, according to ESPN at this point. As far as injuries goes, Kyle Rudolph's a little banged up. Travis Kelce's a little banged up, so it looks like the tight ends for each of those teams are in rough shape. But we'll see what happens with those. And let's see our next matchup. Army takes on the Big Gronkowski. You probably could change your name too again, Mark. This is my year. I think that's what you're known for now. Is taking on Leo's Army, which a lot of people think that Leo's got a shaky lineup this year, but everybody said that last year, and he ended up having the best team in Man's League history as far as regular season goes. So I know Leo's a little salty and wants to get back in the groove and get himself a ring. So he's got Aaron Rodgers leading it out, and really his only big question mark as far as injury risks go, I feel like, are Jordan Reed. So that tight end is always hurt and always banged. But I think Christian McCaffrey is going to actually be a surprise for Mark's team this year. We'll see. This line is actually a really close push as well. Allen Robinson, we have Larry Fitzgerald. We know Odell's probably not looking to play week 1. So Mark's wide receivers are kind of shaky. Matt Ryan, he plays really good in the dome, not so well away, and so we'll see what happens in that matchup. Final matchup, guys. Yes, Prue Purple Punishers takes on the new guy. So John Clausen, I know that some people thought that he had a pretty poor draft, but John Clausen's wide receivers are solid. Yeah, he does have Carlos Hyde and C.J. Anderson as his starting backs, who are roll the dice kind of guys. Who knows what you're going to get from them? But Julio Jones, Michael Thomas, Demaryius Thomas, those are 3 stud wide receivers. And then Purple Punishers, I would say this is a pretty Prue team. Either it's going to be a really great team, or I think it's going to be a really bad team. So Marcus Mariota could be really good, could be really bad. McCoy, he's got the talent, but that team is going to be behind a lot. We'll see what happens. Kareem Hunt, Prue knows this. I think he's the diamond in the rough. He's going to carry your team. I think he's a top 10 back. We'll see if that's actually true, whether or not my gut feeling on him is good. AJ Green, solid. And then Amari Cooper, this could be his potential year to turn around. Keenan Allen coming back. Is he be a number 1 guy? Jacquizz Rodgers is kind of filled since Dougie's on suspension. So, I mean, Prue's team could be boom or bust like he usually is. 2-time Sacco, 2-time winner. Like, we'll see what happens this year with Prue's team. But good luck to the new guy. I know he kind of rolled to the dice on Tyreek Hill and some of these other guys, and we'll see if J.J. Watt's fully healthy for him. But those are the previews for this coming week, guys. Hope you enjoyed the little snippet. And good luck to you in week 1. Set your lineups. Pick your Chipotle challenge. And after this, Prue will be posting for our Superman Award weekly rankings. Caleb will be posting our weekly Chipotle challenge rankings from Pigskin Pick'em. And our high score winner will be doing their video with the recap. So, as Cody says, see you at the game. One thing I forgot to do in each segment was tell you who I think is going to win the matchup. So week 1, I believe that I take out Trevor. And actually, Trevor and I have a bet that I think I sweep him. He thinks he sweeps me. If we split, it's a push. We're betting Chipotle on that, but I take week 1. The Immortals and Luck Angels, I'm pulling. I think that the Luck Angels does win this week with that lineup. And then Leo's Army against Mark will be, I think, a closer one than everybody thinks, but I'm going to actually take Leo on it. And then the Law Firm versus the JP's Tinder Law. I'm going to take Tinder Law, JP's team on that, just because I feel like it's the safer, even though that one's a kind of a push matchup too. And then Purple Punishers and New Guy. I think, honestly, this is the hardest one to call. Gosh, just because of Prue's team is just such a going to be a volcano or an iceberg. You know what? I'm going to take the new guy. Prue, I'm taking the new guy. So those are my predictions for week 1. See you at the games.